Hi guys, this is going to be your weekly forecast for the sign of Scorpio. Already shuffled the cards and dealt them face down, so we're going to flip them over and see what's going on for your week. First card I have, Justice upside down. An injustice. This could be a legal situation that is yet to be resolved. That's coupled with the seed also upside down. So there is no verdict on something here, and therefore there is also no new beginning. So in order to have a new beginning, or like a fresh start on something, there needs to be this like some sort of injustice needs to be addressed so that can happen. We're gonna need to, let's keep going so we can get a little more clarification. In the negative space, I've got the Two of Pentacles. So this could be about money. This could very well be a legal situation if we're talking about money here. And that's coupled with honey. So honey is, well, it's like what you're attracted to. In this case, I mean, this could be just talking, this could be, not just money, but the things you own, the things that you value and really enjoy, that you that are perhaps in danger of being not being lost, but being expended. Being expended here. In the positive space, I've got the Five of Wands with the Wall upside down. So there's an open fight. There's an open fight and there's an injustice here. I don't know what's going on with you, Scorpio, but this does not seem good. And it seems like we're fighting over something that both people want, or that is like of scarcity, that can be like expended. Like only one person's gonna get it, only one side's gonna get it. In the background, going on simultaneous to all this, King of Cups, and I've got the hand coming in from someone else. So Scorpio, you are this King of Cups here, I believe, and you're waiting for this hand, this reach out, with regards to this matter of this could be of injustice, of settlement. Okay, settling something that's been left open-ended, that has to do with resources that people are fighting over openly. You're waiting on this. I don't think you're the person who's fighting, because I think you're this person who's kind of like slightly removed. You're not happy about the situation, but you're not getting too involved. And the final card here I have is the Four of Wands upside down, with the Rope upside down. This could definitely be a divorce here for some of you. I'm getting a really strong divorce energy with these two cards. I mean, look, this is like a happy home, right? It's upside down, and this is like tying the knot. This is like being in a committed relationship, being in a like tying the knot. This is untying the knot. So I'm getting that maybe you guys are going, maybe Scorpios, a lot of you are going through a divorce type situation right now. And I think that and if this isn't a divorce, okay, this could still be a situation where one person is, or two people are unmingling themselves from one another. Meanwhile, there's conflict over the things that people, of the things that there are scarcity of, like money and like the your possessions, you know, like the really nice stuff you have. There's like fighting going on over that. Oh dear. All right, let's start at the beginning here because this is heavy. So I want to go all the way back to this injustice and why it is that we need this injustice to be settled so that there can be a fresh start here. The seed is also here, and it's upside down. So let's take a look at this. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right. So Pisces. So Pisces upside down, which is like this is like murkiness. So it's like like I said, it hasn't yet to be settled. It has yet to be made right. The situation has yet to be made right, and there's an element of not knowing when. I think not knowing when could be not knowing if, but let's see, because Pisces here is murkiness. What else? Yeah, it's just a lack of knowing, right? The head, the brain upside down. It's like, is this gonna, am I gonna get the verdict I want? Is this going to happen even? It could be that the actual verdict is tied down no matter in either direction, like whether it's going to be in your favor or not. All right, so let's take a look at this like limited resources here. This this is like the possessions that people are fighting over. This is like possessions, stuff. Yeah, let's see. Sagittarius upside down. People are being pretty unreasonable. Maybe this was unforeseen. Yeah, people are being unreasonable and they're not really thinking things ahead. I'm kind of feeling like people are acting petty here. Okay? Like you might not even need this for your future, okay? But you might not need this honey, right? But just because there's a conflict involved and it's a scarce, you're like, oh yeah, I should have that. Yeah, this is bad behavior here. Somebody's kind of like being greedy. This is being greedy. Tell me about this fight. So there's open fight. This is the Five of Wands here. There's an open battle, and it's with the walls. The walls are down on this fight too. That is to say, people are not holding back on this fight. So let's look at that. What's the Five of Wands, please, for my Scorpios? What's the Five of Wands, please, for my Scorpios? Five of Wands. Wow. I have the Tower upside down. That's essentially like the Tower, the normal Tower in the tarot deck, okay? That's like something really being taken down because it didn't have a stable foundation to begin with. It kind of had to happen. It had to happen. Had to happen. What else? Why is there a fight? Again, I get the One upside down. Somebody's being selfish. Somebody's being selfish is only thinking about themselves. It's like the ego here. It's like the one is normally you. Upside down, it's like the shadow aspect, like the ego, okay? Somebody is operating out of their ego. Somebody's got really bad behavior here. I hope that's not you, Scorpio. Somebody in this equation. Let's see. So I'm going to look at this King of Cups. I think this is you, Scorpio, because I think you're just waiting for the verdict. I think you're just waiting for things to get settled. You're trying not to... And... yeah. Let's look. What's the King of Cups, please? The King of Cups. You're trying to keep this minimal. You're trying to like interact minimally. This is Jupiter. Normally it expands. Upside down, it's sort of like a minimalization. Is that the right word? So it's like we're trying to play it down. We're trying to not get involved. And we're trying to wait for someone else who is more like, maybe, you know, for in the example of being in a divorce, you're waiting on your lawyer to call you. You know what I'm saying? You're not making the call. You're waiting on somebody else to get back to you and tell you this is settled. So let's look at the final card here. So this is like really strong divorce energy. It's like, is that what this justice is? Let's see. What's the Four of Wands upside down with the knot upside down? What's the Four of Wands upside down? The knot upside down. What's the Four of Wands upside? Okay. I have Pisces again. This is release, acceptance. And yeah, that goes hand in hand with this like separation. Bleh. Yeah. I think one party here. So at Scorpio, I think you're going through, or you have been. See, I don't know if you have been going through, or you've been trying to go through a separation. I'm getting the feeling that this is about separation from a person. This is about splitting ownership of things, splitting up from someone, splitting up from like a home or a place. Even if it's just a roommate, it's like splitting up. And one person isn't happy about it, is acting childish. That's kind of like what this is sort of wrapping up to. So, okay. Yeah, one person's digging in their heels. Look at that. The foot upside down. One person's digging in their heels. All right, so let's see if we can get some advice for you on how to deal with the situation, considering the type of person that it appears that you're kind of having to deal with right now. Let's see if we can get advice on how to address that person, or how to address the issue. Can I get some advice from my Scorpios, please? Can I get some advice from my Scorpios? Any advice? I'm going to draw one tarot card and one oracle card. Okay. 5 of Wands. Okay, so there is conflict, and you're going to have to fight for this. So like I said, this person's digging in their heels, so it's going to kind of put you in a situation where you have to fight for it. I don't think you want to fight for it. I think you'd rather pass the buck, or let the situation kind of like resolve itself in the sidelines, and then... But I don't think that's what's going to happen. Then again, I have the 4 of Swords here. Yeah. It's ongoing. I think this is a fight that... I think you're right. You can't get too involved. With the 4 of Swords, you can't get that involved. You kind of have to just sit passively like this guy in the picture. But the fight is ongoing. You have to, in some way, you have to continue the fight. Whether if it's like by proxy, you know, like you have somebody else do it. What else? Okay. And what? 5 upside down. So I've got a 5 again, and I have 3. I drew 3 5s this session. So there's major conflict happening for you, Scorpio. I do think you're going to get over it. The 5 here is upside down. The last 5 I drew was upside down. You're going to get over this fight. And I think that things are going to work out for you. But it is a matter... I mean, I think your strategy is sound right now. So just keep doing what you're doing. All right. Hope that helps. And Scorpios, I hope you have a great week. I'll see you next time.